you doing? Happy June, happy summer. We made it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am here to talk to you about that job hunt. And so even though some of us are out here planning on jet setting to the beach because it's summertime, and I hope you guys enjoy it, I will, a lot of us are also planning on this job hunt. And I think a lot of us can relate the emotional roller coaster that a job hunt can take you on, especially if you are unemployed while you're on that hunt. But you want to know what the main key to the job hunt is? Yeah, I'm giving you the keys at the beginning of the video. The main key is to not get desperate. Yeah, don't get desperate. No matter what's going on, don't get desperate. Y'all know people can tell when you look desperate, people can tell when you're desperate, right? And it looks bad. Yeah, on you. Desperation looks bad on you. So even if you're getting to the point where you have to take on a transitional role, you still don't get desperate. You still make a choice about the right role for you, even though it's transitional. Now, if you've heard any of my previous videos, you know that I've been laid off, I've been fired, I've worked in toxic environments. I've been out here on these job searching streets. And there are two time periods that I will really never forget in my job hunt. The first one is when I was laid off. And that was a really tough one because I was broke and I was poor. And I was a little desperate too. I ain't even gonna front with you, but I was broke and I was poor. However, I also made a decision to change my career path. So I had to be brave enough to say no to the roles that were not going in a direction that I wanted to go in. And that was tough because I was broke and I was poor. And I hated interviewing. I was really bad at it. So for me to say no and have to continue on this interview process was really heartbreaking. But it was the way that I needed to go. 6 months later, I found a job, and that job was Foot Locker. Working at Foot Locker, working in the role that I worked in, and working for the team that I worked for completely changed my career. So it was the right decision for me to say no to those roles. The second time was my very first job hunt. Now, I was desperate for this job hunt. I went on so many interviews. I got rejected so many times. It hurt my ego. I cried often. I was 23, and this was a little different than my after college job search because I had actually a few years of HR assistant experience under my belt. So I just didn't understand why I wasn't getting a job. I was too young in my career to realize that I just had no strategy. My only strategy was just applying to everything. We can liken the job hunt to a game. But it's not. It's not the big bad corporation that's playing games with candidates. At least not all the time. It's a collaborative effort. You just have to find the right collaborators. To get the right collaborators, you need strategy. Don't just go out there throwing your resume out there to whoever's taking them. You wouldn't do that if you were dating. Do some of these things instead. Number one, treat your job hunt like a part-time job. Yeah, I said it, a part-time job. Choose specific times to focus on searching for a job. Be disciplined and stick to it. Use your Get Back coach to hold you accountable. Punch that timestamp regularly so you strategically apply to jobs. The rest of my points will explain why this is like a part-time job. Number two, set goals. What do you want? What kind of job do you want? How much money? Do you want a bonus? Are you changing careers? Small company or large well-known firm? Remote or in the office? Hybrid? Ask yourself all of these questions and more. So to help you decide on what jobs you should actually be applying for. Number three, conduct some quick research on the company before applying. Determine if you even want to apply. Does this company or this role apply or align with your goals? Number four, tailor your resume to each role before applying to it. Yeah, stop being lazy. Tailor your resume to each role that you're applying for. Your resume should have the same skills that the job posting is asking for. Your resume should have some of the same words the job posting has. Your goal is to not get rejected by the applicant tracking system. Number 5, write a cover letter. It may not get read. Write it anyway. Number 6, pay attention to the screening questions and answer them thoughtfully. Many of these questions will automatically knock you out if you do not give the answer that the employer wants. I cannot tell you how many qualified candidates I've seen rejected by the applicant tracking system because they answered a question mistakenly, incorrectly. Create a system for tracking your applications. When Renee from company ABC calls you, you should have a way to easily reference the job that you applied for her company. Don't ask the recruiter, what role is this for? Number 8, stay confident. The job hunt can be brutal. On the days that your cup and your confidence is low, do something else. Do something that you enjoy. Don't do this all the time though. Don't make an excuse. Remember that success equals discipline. Number 9, utilize your get back coach. This person should keep you on track and disciplined when it comes to the kind of roles and the compensation that you want. Number 10, prep for your interviews. This is so important. And if you want tips on how to prep for your interview, holla at your girl. That's my time, y'all. I'll see you later.